Hello everybody and welcome to another wonderful game of the Hololive OCG. I'm your host here, Lulu, giving you the greatest of terrible commentary as always. Looks like in today's matchup we're going to be having what looks like a ReGLOSS deck versus Subaru Marine. So let's see both players get set up. SubMarine player looks like they're going to be taking their free mulligan here. Wanted to give you all a thank you as always for just tuning in, watching locals here from us. You know, we appreciate it as always, and you know, hope you just enjoyed the content. Hope the commentary that I'm so terribly bad at, but here for the show, here for the ride. Looks like we're going to get our setup no mulligan here on the ReGLOSS side. I do see a debut, so we are good to start. And the live has started. Here we go. ReGLOSS going to be taking the play here. Starting off with the red cheer. Going to the active Ririka. Get the collab and then pass. Cheer going to the active. Seeing another Subaru to bench. Going to the normal PC. Looks like he's eyeing a Marine here. Okay, gets the Marine. They will be going back in using the two-tone PC here, so we're just gonna get our firsts in hand this turn. Looks like we are grabbing which Subaru is that? The accelerating cheer Subaru first, and the Marine that searches you another Marine on Bloom. Going to collab the Marine here, and then just a simple swing for 20 damage. Oh, did we even swing? Actually, hold on. Did we pass? No, I see 20. That is 20. I'm about to say a pass with an energy attachment. Crazy here. Okay, looks like we have a green cheer coming up from the cheer deck this time. Going to attach that to the bench Ririka. Looks like we're going to be playing the struggle meal here, which if you don't know, just makes it so your Ririka's, you choose a Ririka and its attack is going to be one less colorless cheer for the turn. And then blooming into the Ririka on the active, which does add the struggle meal back from the discard to the hand, so that unfortunately will not be able to attack because it removes one colorless, not red, so can't deal 50 here. Alright, so playing the ReGLOSS limited here to check top 4, add any ReGLOSS to the hand. Getting a nice +3 there, so that's pretty solid. Another collab coming out. Alright, so I do see a slight error here because we unfortunately did not lose the red. This damage technically should not have gone through, but this is locals, you know, people are practicing and testing. So, you know, do keep that in mind. You know, we learn something new every day. People are new. Some people are newer to the game. Alright, so we are going to go back to the submarine side. Cheering the yellow to the bench Subaru. So we definitely have a first to hit for sure. Let's see what action order we're going to go with here. Probably going to start off with a Marine, just a deck then one. Yep. Searching for another debut Marine in this situation, so probably already has another copy of first Marine in hand. And then the Miko Rone, since we did deck then, so draw 2. Let's see this dice roll. Then you got a 3, so that should be searching another debut. One more Subaru, so we got 3 Subarus and 2 Marines in play at the moment. We have the Subaru first that has the Excel. Do we have another first? Alright, blooming on to the active for the Excel. Looks like we have one from each of them, so this is going to be a double acceleration turn here. That's going to be a lot of energy accelerated in. I mean, a lot of cheers, so that is going to be good. Okay, so we actually did not attack on the first turn. We did just pass. I guess the 20 poke. I guess we just forgot about the 20 poke on the first turn. Going second, probably thought, you know, happens. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe the dice were there, damage counters, but it looks like we did pass on that first turn. All right, looks like we see a green shear on the ReGLOSS side going to the Rodden. So I think I seen a red and 2 green. Looking at the deck, it looks like we are playing green, red, and white. Cheers, and then the submarine is playing green and red. Then we are playing, looks like the old marine. Set 2 for the second. Another bloom, and then the collab coming in. Yeah, it looks like they have not realized the struggle meal is only for colorless just yet. So really this Subaru has 0 damage on it at the moment, but it's okay. Alright, looks like we're going to be cheering to the bench Subaru debut. I was thinking about playing the Nautica, looks like, so yeah, we are playing the Nautica, so we actually did not have another Marine first in hand. Taylor search. there. So we are just seeing more energy being accelerated at this point in time. Alright, it's going to be another 20 poke here. And then another 20 poke for another 40, so that's going to be 80 damage on the Ririka at the moment. Maybe we wanted to accelerate one to the active for 90. Because it had 40 on it already, so that would have been the knock at least. But getting the energy in play. Okay, it was downed. Okay, I wasn't sure. I guess looks like it was downed. So it was missing that damage from the first turn, so it was actually knocked out. Okay, so we are on correct damage on the other side then. So we were using the SP Oshi skill for the Ririka, which is once per game for 1 hollow power. On down of Ririka, you can search your deck for up to 1 Ririka and 1 struggle meal, and then add them to your hand. Looks like a debut Hajime coming down here. Missed the cheer phase. We're just making sure. Yeah, so it looks like we accidentally skipped the cheer phase, you know. New players, we all gotta learn, practice, get better. Here for growth. Okay, gonna see the collab coming here. Like okay, we're going to Rodden that has the gift ability here where it HP can't be reduced by abilities. Also have the Ririka 140 HP that on bloom deals 20 special damage to your opponent's collab. Get there, so looks like we're just going to be swinging for 60 damage this turn. Alright, and that is going to be 60, which would get the knock, and then accelerated cheer from the archive to the Rodden. Alright, red cheer going to the bench Marine. debut. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do for return here. Okay, an amazing PC coming up. So we're gonna archive this yellow cheer off the Marine. And we get a search any first or second. So getting another Marine. Grabbing another Marine to grab Marine. That's how she works. Hey, it's a hard once per turn, at least on this one. They learned. Set 2, they learned. They learned. You know, maybe we don't let them just search their whole deck in one turn, you know? I'm looking at you, promise. Right. Another debut Subaru around. This one with the gift ability. Then going into the second Subaru, on Bloom, you can send one cheer from your archive to the Holomems, so you can accelerate this yellow cheer back in that we just did off the amazing PC. And the Subaru does deal 100 damage and then gets plus 10 damage for each cheer on the stage, both yours and your opponent's, but capped out at 8. So dealing up to 180. I think we're well at 180 here. Okay, we'll still put the other first on the other Marine here. Will not be able to activate its effects, but does want to make sure it starts to stack up. And then we will be using the attack. So that will be the knockout here. That will be the knock on the Rodden. And then we will take a life here. Gonna be red. Gonna go to the Calabrica. Damage counters a little bit, and then we'll have motion. We are going to be promoting the Hajime here. We have a draw for turn, drawing into a Mane-chan. Have not cheered yet. Let's see if we catch it. Okay, there's the cheer, so white. That is good. All right, it's good. It's good. Other one, going into the other first tier, the vanilla, 140 HP, dealing 40 damage for one white, or 60 damage for double colorless. So it looks like, unfortunately, we have an illegal game action here again with the blooming from the first to first and then first to second. We could have gone straight into the second and then activated the ability, but since we did go into the other vanilla first, I don't know if the super player is going to catch it here. Not going to be in the world again. More optimally, we probably would have just gone straight into the second. Might have been just a slight misplay, you know. Sometimes, you know, people's actions don't produce what they're thinking in their head sometimes, so it's okay. Let's just see where the game goes. At locals, we always try to adjust sometimes and, you know, fix to make optimal gameplays, so it is okay. We might just maybe get the fix. It might just end up back in hand. Alright, looks like we're blooming into the Ririka second using the bloom effect, rolling the dice. And then it is when you hit a 4 or greater on the dice roll, you can move. Your opponent moves one of your back columns up to the collab position. This is not considered a collab. The opponent does get to choose here. So they're going to be using their Oshi skill here. So they are going to be dealing 50 special damage to the opponent's collab here. And just a pass coming out here, so had no way to swing with the Hajime this turn. Another yellow cheer coming out the cheer deck from the Subaru, going to the Marine. We're gonna have a Mikarone here, draw 2. Let's see this die roll. 1, so nothing gonna happen here. No 3 cards added, no extra debut, no draw 1. And we're gonna go straight to the performance step. And then we'll be swinging 180 with the color advantage to white. That is going to be 230 for the KO here. So I did end up talking with the ReGLOSS players a little bit. They were missing some cards. They didn't have them on hand, and unfortunately all of us at locals didn't have any of the cards on hand with us either to help them build the deck we were looking for. Afterwards we did try to maybe figure out like maybe a more efficient way to give them a little bit better deck building consistency, because you know we're here to promote gameplay. You know, if some people want to play a deck that's different, that's perfectly fine. There's no reason to not play what you want to play. That's the point of card games. Play what you enjoy to play. Playing to win, obviously, right? But you know, having a good time is also important. Learning how to play the game, you know, making mistakes can be corrected. Alright, so we have another debut Rodden coming down here. Looks like we're just having some cheer problems on the ReGLOSS side, unfortunately. And then another collab coming out. Then struggle meal on the active Ririka here. And then blooming into the first on the collab position to add back that struggle meal. And then we will be using the O1 fight here, so that is going to be 50 special damage to the active, so that's 130. Going to the active, and since they did the struggle meal, they can deal 30 special to the center or collab, which is only the center in this situation since there was no collab. That's 160, plus with the color advantage, that's going to be a 210 for the knock here. Alright, Another red cheer coming down, spraying into the Marines, as they only need one red cheer to attack. I'm blooming the bench Subaru to the first. Nicarone draw 2. I think we're looking for the second here. That's the second Marine I see. 3, so we're grabbing a debut. But we do, second Marine does get us there, at least, since we do get to add back the second Subaru, and then we'll deal 50 special damage. So we are still in a good position here. Here we go, just as I said, blooming that second Marine. Adding back the Subaru. And then 50 going on to the center here from the effect. Subaru. Ram from the archive to itself, yep. Alright, that 180 coming out for the knock here. Grabbed from the wrong cheer there. I've had this happen. I've done it myself. Sometimes you grab from the cheer deck rather than from the life stack. Does happen. Does happen. That looks like the Mane-chan being played here. Shuffling our hand into the deck, and let's see a fresh 5 cards. I think another Hajime got placed down as a debut, and then I see a Hajime bloom there. Debating on the collab. We'll collab this turn, okay. So the Raden and Hajime will be swinging. That is going to be... Let's see, you got 60 and then 50 for 111, looks like. And then another debut going in the first. Subaru's here. I think they realized they missed the life on the cheer there. I believe we still have the double knock, or did we cheer to the Subaru? We cheered to the Subaru. I think we cheered to the Subaru. So the Marine X can't attack just yet. So it is attaching to the Marine. So we had the second Subaru, so yeah, we still would get the double knock here, which is, we only needed the one, but we have the double knock here if we were at the 2 life, it looks like. Let's see. run at 160, and the Hajime should be at 140. So as long as we swing in the correct order, although we do have 8 no matter what on our own side, so it doesn't really matter too much, but we do have the double knockout here. Yep. And that's the double knock, and that's going to be the game. All right. A little bit of misplays on both sides there, but you know, hey, we look for improvements and ways to get better. I hope you all enjoyed today's game. We will catch you all in the next one. Bye.